The wait is finally over. I just walked out of Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, and here is my non-spoiler review.
We're beautiful. Future.
Whatever. My regular niffler. Hello beautiful people, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and I just walked out, literally just an hour ago walked out of Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, and whoa! I have been blown away. For those of you who are new to the channel, hello beautiful people. I hope you all join us. We talk a lot about Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter, as you can tell from my background. And in this video we're going to be going through a non-spoiler review for Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Basically me giving you my opinions, and then sometime later I will be doing a spoiler review in which we will get into all of the massive plot twists that occurred in this movie. So let's just get right down to it. I would like to point out that this movie is almost absolutely flawless. I fell in love with this film and everything it represented. I walked into this movie really worried, to be honest, because critics absolutely destroyed it. They 100% smashed this movie into pieces and said it was overstuffed, said that there was no more character development, and claimed that there was just a lot of problems with it, and it felt like a lot that didn't really give you a lot. And I actually think it's quite opposite. In terms of the Harry Potter lore and what we have come to know and love in the wizarding world, this movie twisted everything to the point where you walk out of it feeling like, whoa, there was just a million explosions that just happened. And not just because the movie develops at a very fast pace, which by the way I feel is really excellent and is something that's never really been done in the Harry Potter universe, but also because this movie develops characters so steadily that you really understand why the things that occur in the third act of the film occur the way they do. Now, I really enjoyed this film. And when I say enjoyed it, I mean in all aspects. Whether it be the soundtrack, which by the way James Newton Howard composed and includes Hedwig's theme, which I know is kind of a spoiler, but I'm just gonna count it as not because of the amount of stuff that I have to talk about in my spoiler review. I'll just leave this one on here. And also, cinematography. Wouch. I understand that Fantastic Beasts is very different to Harry Potter because with Harry Potter you are confined in Hogwarts. But because Fantastic Beasts is so vast, in literally 3 different countries around the world, you really get to see the scope of David Yates' amazing cinematography. Not only that, but also costume design. There were a lot of costumes that I loved to hate because they belonged to characters that I loved to hate. It was actually very excellent. All the characters were dressed very well and they all had a very significant look to them. I found that very enjoyable, especially since this movie is packed with characters. And I really don't take that lightly. In fact, one of the flaws with this movie, but doesn't detract from it at all if you're a Harry Potter fan, is the fact that there are many characters in this film, and so some of them feel slightly underutilized. I will say, characters like Nagini and Nicholas Flamel, which by the way are brought into this film purely as fan service, but I'm not complaining, their roles are significantly small. I will say they are very nice supporting characters, but as this film feels like an ensemble, there are some characters that get shortchanged because there's a lot to go through with other characters that I'll get more into in the spoiler review. As a movie, from the perspective of a Harry Potter fan, this was everything that I could have wanted. This was miles better than Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them because the links between Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts really merged with this one. I also feel like, as a Harry Potter fan who's used to movies that are set in Hogwarts where not much happens as it progresses, this movie condenses what would be, I would say, 3 Harry Potter movies put into one. In terms of, well, I don't know how to put this, but plot details that get revealed, it's a lot. It's a lot. In fact, there's a lot of moments in this film where I felt like, wow, we just really did learn all of that information, and it changes my whole perspective on not only a few Harry Potter characters, but a lot of the Crimes of Grindelwald characters that we were introduced to in this film. It was really excellent. And one thing that I loved, and when I say loved, I mean really loved in this film, was the beasts, and one beast in particular, the Zuu, is probably now my favorite beast in the Crimes of Grindelwald universe. Wouch, I really messed that up. In fact, not just in the Crimes of Grindelwald universe, but in the Harry Potter universe, apart from, I guess, the alchemy. But trust me with this, the Zuu was a really fun beast, and the best part about it is that he was a recurring beast in the movie. It wasn't like the alchemy or the demi-guys in which they had one specific scene. Fantastic Beasts 1 was about finding beasts, and Fantastic Beasts 2 was about Newt coming into his own and really feeling like he needs to pick a side. So the beasts that he finds in the beginning of the film really carry along with him to the rest of it, and there's a very amazing scene where Newt utilizes one of the beasts in this film, and I'm not going to get into spoilers, but it is kind of shown in the trailer. I'll let you guys figure that out for yourselves. But again, you guys are going to adore the Crimes of Grindelwald. I will say, a lot of the theory videos that I made did oh, they did come out to be true. And I'm not going to say which, and I'm not going to say what, but if I were you and you haven't seen the Crimes of Grindelwald yet, I will advise you to just kind of stay away from it, just a little bit. Stay away from my channel until you see the film, then you can come back and maybe rewatch those theory videos that I made, because a lot of them did come to fruition. In fact, some of them were happening and I just kept going, no, 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 and then they did, and I was like, okay, I'm right, but at the moment I'm very upset because of what happened. Now, actors specifically, I loved Eddie Redmayne and Zoe Kravitz. Their chemistry in the film almost made me root for, don't kill me, Lita and Newt more than Newt and Tina. But then Catherine Waterston comes in and she blows me away as Tina, and they have a very nice moment in the Ministry, which is just beautiful. And let's just say I got very emotional with that. It was a blast. And then of course we have Jude Law and Johnny Depp as Albus Dumbledore and Gellert Grindelwald, respectively. Let me tell you that they were perfect, and the most perfect is definitely, see, this is a complicated thing, because Jude Law as Dumbledore really brings you the charm, and Gellert Grindelwald is an excellent villain who really proves a point. One of the things I was worried about in this film is that we weren't going to get enough Grindelwald, and while his role was relatively short, because again, it's an ensemble cast, he was the perfect Grindelwald because his main purpose was to convince, and he really did that. There was even a point where he kind of shows people something and you agree with what he's showing and you kind of side with him. You really do. In fact, something happens that's so coincidental at one of his rallies, and it just literally goes to show you that his point is proven. And there should be a reason, or there shouldn't be a reason, that people don't side with Grindelwald, because he makes a very good argument and he has a point. In terms of my... oh god, I'm really overwhelmed. In terms of where this movie stands in the Harry Potter franchise, I really don't know how to bring this to you, but this might actually be my favorite Wizarding World film of all time. I know that critics didn't really like it, but I know that fans loved it. And this movie was really something. And the best part about it is that I need to go see it again so I can really piece together all of the things that happened and then just give you guys all of the theory videos so I can just get through that. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel to see a lot more Harry Potter content. And now it's time for the spoiler review. And of course, if you are not on the spoiler review, just wait around. If you have seen the movie, I will be uploading the spoiler review in about an hour, and it'll already be there on my channel. So thank you all so much for watching. Do subscribe if you love Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, and I'll see you guys around. Bye guys!